Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So today I really wanted to sit down and do a self-isolation with me video. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now. I know a lot of businesses are taking a really big knock right now. There's a lot that we are all going through, not just as a country, but as the world. And I just want to encourage everyone to be positive and stay positive and do what you can as an individual to not spread this virus any further. It's just a lot happening right now, but the reason I'm here today is to help all of us take our minds off of what's happening right now and just kind of keep all of us in a sane, positive space. I know creating content for me the last week has been probably my saving grace because it just takes your mind off of things for just an hour or two at a time. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so last night I was watching a Mmmmmitchell live video and he did this makeup look that I really want to try out. Let me pull it up from my screenshots. So it's a bit blurry because I screenshotted it off a live, but this is what it looks like. Can you see that? So let's see if I can actually do it. I was playing around last night, but I want to attempt it today because I also want to do some filming. I need to do like a foundation review, so I thought, let me come on here, let us just chill, let us do the things for the pots to be done, for our stress levels to be low. Also, please bear in mind, you guys, that the more you stress, it actually lowers your immunity, so you're more likely to get sick. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to be using my P. Louise eyeshadow bases that I got from Shop Betty online. Also my P. Louise big size I got from Shop Betty online. I'm going to apply like the slightest bit of this original primer onto my lids. Just a little bit to kind of blank out the lids. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to go in with the shades Banging Blue and Popping Pink. And I'm just going to follow the Mmmmmitchell tutorial based on what I remember from watching his live last night. Just gonna put the bases on the back of my hand. Okay, so I just squirted those two colors on the back of my hand. I'm gonna work off of my James Charles mini palette. And yeah, let's get into it. So, first things first, I'm gonna pick up this blue eyeshadow base on a brush. Just sort of like blend it out on the back of my hand as well. And then I'm going to pat it in my crease area. I think Mitchell just put it like in the crease, but I'm going to put it all along the outer corner to get that other color popping. Then I'm going to go in with another brush. Then I'm going to take a different flat brush and pick up this pink and just apply this to the inner corner. You want to go in the crease but also slightly higher up, and then like almost blend it in the middle. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Brother, which is this one right here from the James Charles palette. And I'm going to be picking this up and just packing that into the crease. I need to go back to this inspo picture to see what's actually going on, because Mmmmmitchell uses so many shades. Okay, yeah, I think I'm also going to go in with a little bit of Pepsi. Sorry, no, it's called Cola, which is this one right here. It is a little bit of a darker blue. just pat that in. So basically Mmmmmitchell was saying that if you use a cream base, it actually limits the amount of shadows you're putting down, which makes sense because, I mean, you put an eyeshadow down and some shadows don't stand out the same if you layer on eyeshadows. I think I'm gonna be mixing these two purples together right here. So it's called Escape and Single, and I'm going to pack this on the inner corner, lower down. Then that pink cream color. Now this is a half cut crease, so you don't have to stress too much about making sure there's a lot of color on the inner corner. I'm just gonna go in and use that single shade to just blend out this darker purple just a little bit. Making sure you go back in with that blue brush, making sure everything is nicely blended. And one thing I realized with Mmmmmitchell is that you really have to take your time and just like finesse the blend, you know? So next, I'm gonna go in with this pointed blending brush from Morphe. It came in their 12-piece brush set. I'm gonna go in with the shade Playground, which is this blue right here. And I'm going to use this shade and blend out that darker blue. And also intensify that, almost like set that blue that we had down there. Then I'm gonna be going in with the same brush I used for that pink on the inner part, and I'm gonna go in with Skip, which is this bright pink shade, and I'm just going to do the same thing on this side, just set that base and also blend it out even more. Make sure you don't have too much of product on your brush. Just blend, blend, blend. What I like about this brush is it has a nice point, so it really just hits where you need it to, which is really nice. Okay, then we're gonna go in with a green and yellow shade. So we're gonna go in with these two. This is almost like a rainbow eye makeup look. You guys will see it at the end. So I'm going to be mixing these two shades. The green is called Social Blade and the yellow is called Bee. I'm just mixing them two, going back and forth. And then I'm going to hit this right above that blue. Just tap off the excess. And then just pat it down and then go in and work it in with circular motions. Okay, let me just bring you guys in a little bit more closer so you guys can see the differentiation between the colors. This is almost like a rainbow makeup tutorial, which I love. Okay, I love. I mean, I can definitely not do an eye makeup like Mmmmmitchell, but I can try. Okay, I can try. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with an orange. I think I'm gonna mix these two orange shades right here. They are called 518 and Rusted. I feel like 518 is a bit too light and Rusted is a bit too dark. So I'm gonna mix them two together. I'm using a Sigma. This is a E36 blending brush, so it's very, very thin. And this is what the eye looks like so far. It's actually quite cool. And then I'm also going to take that yellow that we used just now, mixed it in with the green, and I'm going to hit that right on the inner corners. And then I'm also going to take more yellow and just go right above that green. I mean, this is definitely not going to be like Mmmmmitchell's work, but we can try, you know, we can try. And it's been a long time since I was like genuinely inspired by a makeup look that I wanted to try out. And y'all know I love rainbows. Rainbows and me are just everything in life. It is crazy, and it's kind of making me feel OCD because one half the eye is warm and the other half the eye is cool, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna be taking my original P. Louise eyeshadow base, putting this on the back of my hand as well, and the lid was actually quite matte, and had a bit of like green towards the outer corner, so I guess we're going to be doing that also. So the rounded cut crease, you go from the inner corner of the eye and you just sort of pat. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop fidgeting with it now because it just seems to like be going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take this white shade right here, this matte white. This is called Flashback, and I'm gonna pack this on the first like third of the eye. And then it looked like it went in with like a soft yellow color, so I'm going to be using this one right here. This is called Tune. Yeah, it's called Tune, like Facetune. And just pack that right next to that shade. I'm using the same brush for the lid. I'm just like wiping it off on a, what do you call this thing? On a tissue. Not on a wet wipe because we don't want this brush to be like wet. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this green shade, but I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of that yellow just to like tone it down a little bit. Like ever so slightly. I just wanted like a hint of green. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is probably like the best blend I have ever done on earth, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go in and just do a winged eyeliner. I'm going to be using my liquid luck from Sweet Beauty. Okay everyone, so the other eye is on right now and I'm honestly loving for this look. It looks so cute, and by the way, these bases do dry down, so they will last quite an insanely amount of time. Look at it, like it's literally stained my skin also just a little bit, but there's nothing a good hand wash won't get rid of. Okay, so I have my current favorite that is out. This is the Revlon So Fierce mascara, and I'm just going to apply this to my top lashes. Also, I went for like the soap brow today because I went to Roshana's makeup class at Beauty Revolution, and she just makes it look so effortless and flawless. And I was like, you know what, let me try it again, because you guys know I had a phase where I would like be obsessed with the soap brows. And then I was like, it just feels like it's a lot of work. But in actual fact, it really isn't. Like, the only places I have to fill in is down here from over plucking years ago, and down here as well from over plucking. And yeah, I feel like for a colorful look like this, it definitely gives me like more like lid space almost, because it like lifts up the brow a bit. So I actually really like that. But you do have to have lots of brow hair to make the soap brow work. But I also realized the less you mess with it, the better it looks. Okay, I am still here 5 minutes later deciding what eyelash to put on. Okay, this is Watermelon from Hebe Beauty Summer Collection, and yeah, I think Watermelon is a win. Okay, so this is what the eyeshadow looks like. I know it took some time, but I mean the end result is quite nice. So I'm gonna go ahead off of camera, just put on some foundation. I'm actually currently reviewing the Beauty Creations Stay Flawless foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead off of camera, apply this, film it. You guys will see it very soon, and I'll be back to finish off the rest of my makeup. Okay guys, I am back and it's time to finish off this face. I'm gonna go in with my two favorite concealers right now. It's the L'Oreal More Than Concealer and the Revlon Candid. The Revlon More Than Concealer is in the shade Toffee. The Revlon Candid is in the shade 025. Just gonna be mixing them together and then going in with my beauty blending sponge, just blending it out. I'm not gonna go right up against my wing on this side because we still have some shadow falling down below that wing, so we don't want to cover that up. Okay, then next I'm gonna go in with my Revolution Luxury Banana Powder, and we're just going to bake the under eye as per usual. Okay, so next we're gonna go in and bronze up the face, and I'm gonna be using my Switch Beauty Actual Cheekbones Duo Pan Contour Powders. I'm gonna be using this warm shade right here. And oh my god, it has a mirror? Why is it so hard to peel off these mirrors? Oh, that is so satisfying. Okay, I'm gonna use the mirror on this because it's actually quite decent. Just gonna bronze up my face, my cheeks, my nose, sides of my temples. Okay, so now it is time to finish up the lower lash line, and I'm gonna go in with that I keep calling it Pepsi, it's called Cola. I'm gonna go in with Cola and just apply that on the lash line, and then I'm gonna go in basically with all the shades that I went in on the top, on the bottom. just tightline it a little more. Going in with the light blue, just applying that underneath, tying it to the outer corner of the eye, and then taking that hot pink shade called Skip, putting it right underneath that purple. Then I'm going to take the mixture of the green and yellow and take that underneath that blue. We're just literally tying in the top to the bottom, but we're not blowing it out as much as it is on the top. Then I'm gonna take this little brush with a mixture of those oranges again. Just take it right under that pink and almost sort of like connect it with the inner corner just a little bit. And then lastly, I'm going to be taking that yellow and just sweeping it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner, just sort of tying all these colors together. It looks so good. Now, I did go back and watch the video a little bit, and I noticed that Mmmmmitchell used like glitter like on the lids, on the inner corner of the eyes. But I think I'm just going to put glitter right on the inner tear ducts rather. So I'm going to go in with Face, this one, the shade right here. And I'm just going to highlight the inner tear ducts. Just sort of blow it out on that inner corner, just a little bit. And before I go in any further, I want to go in with my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil. This is in the shade White, and I'm just going to apply this on my lower waterline. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Pixie and Miriam glitter. This is in the shade Mirage, and it's this beautiful like pinky golden glitter vibe. And I'm just going to tap a little bit on the inner corners of my eye. Oh, that is looking so pretty so far. Okay, so I'm gonna do that on the other eye now. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and just lightly coat my lower lashes. I feel like this brush is perfect because it hugs the lash line without getting onto the waterline. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna go in with my current favorite from Revlon. This is in the shade 27 Hot Cheeks. Just gonna apply a little bit of this to my cheekbones. Okay, and then I'm also going to be going in with my favorite highlighter palette from Pixie X Rich Loves. This is the shade Tea and Clutch. I'm just going to mix them together. Whew. These highlights are just beautiful. Okay, for lips, I think we need to do a pale nude because this eye look is already very colorful. I'm going to take my MAC Plum Lip Liner and just line my lips. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dubai. Just put that on the center of my lips. This nude is my vibe. And I'm going to use my finger to just blend it out. Okay, so I definitely want to finish off this nude lip with a gloss. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go in with another favorite. This is the Pixie Gloss in the shade Petal Ice. This is the Lip Lift Max. This is a clear gloss, but it has like some plumping abilities in it, which I absolutely am obsessed with. So I'm just going to put this on the center of my lips. I think I want to add some depth to my cheekbones because I mean this look is whew. So I'm gonna go in with this contour side, just hit it right in there. Oh yeah, now she popping. Gonna take some into my hairline, just a little bit. It was left on the brush, just taking it along the sides of my nose. And I'm so glad I am doing a full day wear test of this foundation, so I'm not going to be wiping this off anytime soon. But I'm so happy with the way this turned out. I will not be spraying a setting spray because I don't like to spray setting sprays whenever I'm reviewing foundations because it can actually change the way the foundation wears and all of that stuff. So stay tuned, you guys, for the review of this Beauty Creations foundation. It will be coming after this video in specific. I love you guys so much. I hope you have enjoyed this self-isolation and chill with me video. I hope that I've inspired you guys to just take out your makeup palette and attempt that makeup look that you have been trying to master for however long. And yeah, let's just redirect our energy into positivity. Let's remain positive. Let's only put positive vibes out there that this is going to be cured very, very soon. This virus is going to be gone in no time. We just have to remain positive and have faith. And yeah, I love you guys so, so much. Sending you guys love, light, and positivity. As always, don't forget to slay all day, every day with or without makeup. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.